Kata, Kion Sambon. Kata number 3. 5 moves up, Shizen Tadachis. 5 moves back, Niko Asadachis. The only thing different from this kata versus the previous are the hand movements going forward are X high blocks. Going back is a Sota Uke, outside block. Kihon Sambon. Kyosuke, left foot. Feet, hands raised. Toes open, hands out and down. Kihon Sambon as we step out. Kihon Sambon. Make an X. Ich, left step, high block. Knee, right step, high block. San, left step, high block. Shi, right step, high block. And go, left step, high block. Going back. Niko Asadashi. Soto Uke, outside block. Soto Uke, outside block. Soto Uke, outside block. Soto Uke, outside block. And Soto Uke, outside block. Kihon Sambon, Kyosuke. Rei. Kihon Sambon, Kamai. Kihon Sambon. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Kiai. Us. Going back. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Kiai. Us. And Mirote. Kyosuke. Rei. Kihon Sambon. Kamai. Kihon Sambon. Pass the guard to full mount. After arm trap and roll, we have a certain pattern for everyone to follow when passing the guard from turtle containment to tate shield, the full mounted position. Okay? From here, Mr. Bryan's on his back. Wraps his legs around me. And I am down here, just like so, holding him in place. He may be trying to wiggle, push, he may be trying to stand up, try to get me off of him, but from here, he reaches to my shoulders and pushes me in the air. As he does that, most people will put their feet on the ground trying to stand up. He puts his feet on the ground, and that's my signal to go. From here, I'm pushing my weight forward onto his arms. I reach back to the inside of the knee, and I push his leg down to the ground, putting a lot of strain on the groin area inside of his leg. From here, I'm letting him hold me up as I lift my leg up like so, and I'm going to drop my knee on the other side of his thigh, hooking his leg with my foot. Then I'm going to punch to the inside of his arm with my left hand and snake up under the neck. Walking my right hand up under the arm and then going to full mount. Circle my right hand in and opening my left hand. Okay, now he's going to switch angles. Now the focus right now is the same from the bottom, but now you're going to focus more on what I'm doing with my hands. So from here, Mr. Bryan wraps his legs around me. I just rolled him over and I'm holding him down. He pushes me up. He drops his feet to the floor. If he tries to maintain grip and create his own space, I'm using it against him. I'm going to slide back while he holds me up. I'm going to force his leg to the floor. Lift my left leg up. Put my knee on the floor. Remember, keeping your foot hooked. From this push right here, I'm going to snake through and drive my hand under his neck. And this arm right here, as he pushed, I'm going to come right up under the elbow, walking, applying a lot of pressure to his shoulder, driving my left shoulder into the chin, and bringing my left leg over. And fixing up my final position. Swing my right hand inside the chest area and pushing out to 2 o'clock. Opening my left hand and staying chest to chest, almost face to face. Passing the guard from turtle shell containment to full mount, Tachi-Shiho. Yoko-Soko Katame, side containment. This containment is probably one of the best containments because you can do a lot of transitionings from the side control. From here, in this position, you're gonna have to maintain control for 10 to 15 seconds, okay? Just ground on your back. Now, as you practice this, communicate with your partner because you can apply too much pressure to your partner's sternum and cause injury. So you want to work it slow, and the better you get at it, have your partner move a little bit more as you learn to do the basic transitions. Okay? You have 10 to 15 seconds to maintain. Yoko-Shiho Katame. From here, I'm going to put my knee on the mat right beside his belt. I'm going to put my hand up under his right glute like a bulldozer scoop. And I'm going to put my left elbow in his neck. I'm going to kick my left leg out. And I'm going to put my sternum directly on top of his. Okay? So from here, my elbow goes in the neck. I kick my left leg out. And my right hand goes right up under the hip. So if he turns, I can scoot and push and follow him around. If he rotates counterclockwise, I can bite down with my elbow and use my leg to keep him in position. So from here, I'm in position, sternum to sternum, head down. He starts to push, he starts to wiggle. I have to hold him in place. I feel him getting a little strong. I take my right arm and bring it up, and I drive it into his left hip, like I'm trying to make my right elbow touch my right knee, pinching him. If I have to, we're still moving around, and he's getting too strong. I go to the headlock, crawl my fingers nice and tight, and I drive my shoulder into his chin. If he still gets too strong, bring my left knee up, recenter my sternum, and apply as much pressure downwards as I can. Yoko-Soko Shiho Katame, side control, maintain it for 10 to 15 seconds. Starting with the 3-point side control, and if you have to transition, I'm pulling up your left knee to establish a 4-point side control. Don't be afraid to do it. Arm trap and roll standard for self-defense. I'm on my back. Mr. Brian goes to the mount. Hey, now from here, I'm gonna keep my hands in, get my guard in as much as I can. I'm checking Mr. Brian's balance. I bump him a little bit, okay? Put my elbows on his knees, try to push him back, slide myself forward. But from here, standard. I'm gonna bring my left hand to the outside. I'm gonna make an X over top of the forearm area and fold the arm in. Well, as I fold the arm in, I'm gonna slide my right hand in and hook. My left hand is gonna slide around the shoulder to the tricep area and grab. Pulling his arm over, I'm gonna step over his foot with my left foot, bringing my right leg to the middle, pushing my head to the side. I'm gonna lift him over my head to 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna go to a 4-point lockdown position, keeping him in place. I lift, and I'm rolling towards 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock direction. I bring my elbows and up to my, down to my knees, and I put my right ear down into the chest. From here, I'm gonna push his leg down. As he's trying to push me off of him, I'm pushing his leg down. I'm using my knife hand block push out around to headlock, and this hand right here, I'm applying pressure, and then I walk my hand forward, kind of locking his wrist, applying pain discomfort into his shoulder. As I push my body forward, driving my shoulder into his chin, I bring my right leg across, get my feet in, circle my right hand inward, out, and airplane position, holding him down. From the opposite side, okay, keep my hands in, my elbows touching his thighs, keeping him from sliding up. Real quick, I bring my hands up, come down on top of the arm, slide to the back of the arm. I trap with my left foot. I put my head on my right shoulder. I lift, I roll, and lock down. Push the leg down, lift my leg up. My shin is going to rest on top of his leg, and my foot is going to stay to the inside. Bring my left hand in. Here. Walk up. A little bit of pain, discomfort with the left shoulder, and all the way across to full mount. Circle my right hand in, push it out, fold my left hand out, and hold my opponent down. Arm trap and roll, standard. Take your time, practice it slow, especially when you do the lift over. You please remind your partner to put his or her right hand down to keep from doing a face plant. Take your time on the roll so that you don't hurt each other's hips or groin area. Take your time, practice safe, practice smart. Ogoshi, hip throw for self-defense. From here, my opponent grabs me. I grab the elbow area. I have to step across in front of his right foot with my right foot, drop my hips below his center line, reach around the far side to the far side of his body, pull him to me, and bring him over my hip. Okay? So from here, I grab, I step with my right foot. As I step with my left foot, I'm going to step and pull, taking his balance, grabbing him, using my hips, lifting him up, and bringing him over. Right back up. Okay, again, he grabs, I grab the elbow, right step, left step down, I pull, up, and over, using my hips, drop low, one, pushing his shoulders over, tighten the arm, getting hand and wrist control, pull, bend that wrist, drop the knee to Kimura, slide up, grab your hand, spin, pull him down to his chest. Ogoshi, hip throw for self-defense.